Hey family, what's up? It's your girl Ty, as you already know, and I'm back with another video. So it's freaking 7 something in the morning. I just got off work at 6. I dropped my daughter off, my oldest daughter, to high school. Now I'm getting ready to get my kids, my two youngest kids, my 5-year-old and my 7-year-old, ready for school. And I am tired as hell because I just worked a 12-hour shift last night. And I'm trying to stay up. So as I'm looking through these socks trying to find something, I was just thinking about all the stuff that Spirit revealed to me last night when I was at work. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go live. Well, not go live. I guess I ain't going live, but whatever you call it. Well, whatever. Y'all get the point. I was like, I'm gonna go talk to my spirit family. So this is what's on my mind, y'all. So as y'all already know, I've been reading this book called Deceit to My Soul. I have spoke about this book before, in a couple of my other videos, and also on a couple of my shorts too. And okay, so it's crazy because on my way home, right, from work, I called my fiance, and because as I'm coming home to work, he's going to, as I'm leaving work, he's going to work. So I'm really tired, y'all. So if I start like tripping up my words, please excuse me. Like I just said, I worked a 12-hour shift last night, and I'm still getting my kids ready to go to school right now. But anyway, so I called him and I was telling him how this phrase that we heard before, and I'm not quite sure where we heard it from, but I know it was somebody on YouTube. It wasn't 19 Keys. It was somebody else, but I know whoever the person was. I know he'll
Mommy, I need doing this.
let me see. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. My baby King needs some help. Yeah, I'm gonna go put that toothpaste back too. All right. So anyway, y'all, my bad. Like I said, I don't remember the guy's name, but I know he got his own show on YouTube, and he's an ex-football player, I think. But anyway, I know that 19 Keys been on his show before. I know that much. If y'all know who I'm talking about or know the name, drop it below. But y'all probably not gonna know because y'all probably done heard this before anyway. But one thing that stuck with me and my fiance when we was watching his show one day, is he was saying, they say if you don't want a black person to know something, then put it in a book. And when me and my fiance seen that, we were just like, damn, that's crazy. Like, that's fucking crazy. So as I was reading my book last night, y'all, I'm reading, and the book said Lucifer means to bring forth light. And I was like, what the fuck? So I instantly put my book down and picked up my phone, and I Googled it. I Googled the name Lucifer. I mean, what's the definition of Lucifer? And I be damned. It showed up to bring forth light. So let's talk about it. Honey, when I tell you, I never knew this. I never in a million years thought to even Google the name Lucifer. Like, I just, and one thing about me, I'm real quick to Google something. Like, even my name of my business came from me Googling the name, but that came from Spirit just whispered in my ear and told me to Google Glorious. So I did. But Spirit always, whisper things in my ear to Google the Google. I feel like I said that so wrong, but I'm so tired. But anyway, when Spirit had me look up something, I usually get a whisper in my ear. But this time in particular, I never got a whisper in my ear to look up that. It was just in a book. So it caught my attention because I was like, what the hell? Why would Lucifer, which is supposed to be the name of the devil, the name of Satan, have a meaning with such a positive meaning to it? And for me, I don't identify with no religion, so I I believe that it's truth in all religions. And if you really dig deep into that shit, you'll realize that the Messiah, the messenger, whoever, whatever the fuck you want to call it, the Jesus and the Buddha, it's one of those in each religion, for one. And then for two, if you, like I said, if you dig deep, a lot of them have a lot of similarities. So it's like, how can it be one God when we got a million religions, but all these religions seems to have a lot in common? So for me, I threw that religion shit out the window. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. And I believe in the divine. I believe in the divine energy, and I believe that we as human beings are divine beings because we come from the divine. So, like I said before on my channel plenty of times before, if God is God and we come from God, then what are we? Gods, right? That's just like if the queen have a child, that child is going to be the princess, and eventually when the queen died, the princess is going to be the queen. So, for me, I believe that we are all spiritual beings and we are all kings and queens and goddesses and gods. But the only reason that we are that is because we're connected to the divine source, which makes us divine beings. So, y'all, when I seen that last night, it made me just think more deeper into the religion itself and how, like, in Christianity, they try so hard to make it seem like the devil is bad, the devil is bad, the devil is bad. And and it's funny because I recently just posted this short. So if y'all want to go look for it, it shouldn't be that far in my on my channel. But I recently just posted a short the other day. And I posted this short because I had got a download from Spirit as I was watching this movie, and I've been getting so many downloads from watching movies, y'all, that it's freaking crazy. But I've been writing some stuff down, but at the same time, I've been kind of enjoying the movie and just taking things in for myself, because sometimes when I be trying to, how can I say this? As I'm receiving messages from the divine, watching stuff, sometimes I be wanting to, grab my pen and paper and write it down so I can give it to y'all, but sometimes I feel like Spirit be trying to tell me some things are just for you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and the reason why is because when you soak in so much information, you will realize that you will start speaking on that information later on down the road as if you already knew about it. And then when you catch yourself speaking about something, you'll be like, well, dang, I just said that like for example, the other day I was talking to my homegirl on the phone, and I had said something about the retrograde and something else. And when I was talking, she was like, I was kind of like, damn, like, like, what the hell? She didn't even know what the fuck I was talking about. I knew what I was talking about, but at the same time, it kind of fucked me up, because it's like, just a couple days ago, I didn't know what the fuck this was. But over time, I have sat down and did so much. Like, I read so much, I research so much. Like, I'm curious as fuck. So I'm not that type of person who's just gonna be like, oh, they said this, so this is that. Hell no. If you said this, I'm gonna go look it up and see what can I figure out about it, because the truth is all around us. And that's what the problem is now with this world. For me, this is my opinion, we've been conditioned to live in the same way that our ancestors was living. And I feel like it was in fear, because when you go way back into time when they was talking about Jesus before, I ain't talking about the what is his original name? It started with a B, but I can't think of his freaking name right now. But the white man with them blue eyes who they call Jesus, the Pope, who really is the Pope's son. I wish I knew his. I can't think of his name right now. If y'all, please drop the name below. If y'all know who I'm talking about. And I know it's somebody awoke on here who knows exactly what the fuck I'm talking about right now. But damn, what I was just want to say. Shit, what I just want to say. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to say. Okay, so before the made up Jesus was introduced to us by Christianity, Jesus already had existed, and Jesus was a real person. He wasn't no fucking white man with no blue eyes, for one. And it's crazy because you know what, I ain't even gonna talk about that. I'm gonna leave that alone. But anyway, so when Jesus was here already, they had to flee, and I was gonna say the Israelites, but I ain't even gonna say no names because, like I just said, y'all, and that's why once again, Spirit had me do this. Spirit had me get all my information because you have to learn things before you just get on the platform and be like, oh, this and that. Because if you don't, you're gonna sound stupid as fuck. Because people out here know the truth. It's some people out here who know more than you know. So I try to speak on what I know, and if I don't know it, I just don't fucking know it yet, and I ain't ashamed to say it. So whoever it was, like I said, I believe it was the Israelites, but I could be wrong. They fled. Well, they fled their land in Egypt because I'm not sure if it was the Romans or somebody came in and they were trying to convert them to basically believe in this white Jesus that they had, which was really I think it's like Boji or something like that, his last name or something like that. But anyway, the Pope, one of the Pope's grandsons, which is the same person who on all those pictures of Jesus. Y'all clothes in the room on the bed. I already put y'all clothes in there. I'm finding y'all socks right now. My bad, y'all. My baby girl just came in here too. Made me forget what I was saying. Fuck what I was saying. Oh yeah, so when they came over trying to come, they wasn't going for that. They already knew who Jesus was because they had, I guess, I don't know. I'm not even gonna get too deep into that Jesus shit either, because like I say, I'm not a Christian. I'm just speaking, and I'm not saying that I don't believe in Jesus. It's just this video wasn't about that, so I'm not gonna keep talking about that. So anyway, the picture that they had of the Jesus that they recognized as, I want to say their savior, but I'm not quite sure if they, looked at Jesus as their savior back then, but I just know that they had pictures and people did believe that this was, I guess, the child of God. And the pictures that the Israelites had, and I'm hoping I got that right when I said the Israelites, the ones who had to flee their country. And the reason why they fled is because they didn't want to get converted. They didn't want to, like, dishonor their true Jesus, who they believe was Jesus, and honor and praise this white Jesus who the Christians were trying to push on us. And the thing about it was, they really ain't have no damn choice. That's why everybody was fleeing, because if you didn't basically surrender to what they wanted you to believe in, they would kill you. And because of that, like I just said, people was fleeing, and they came in, the people who were trying to convert them to believe in the white Jesus with the blue eyes, and they started killing everybody who didn't want to believe. So people started leaving, and on top of that, they burnt up all the original pictures of Jesus that they had, which was a black man. And I believe I was looking at a video the other day on YouTube, and some museum in Russia, they actually are coming out with the real like pictures of the real Jesus. And it's very interesting. So if you get a chance, go check that out too. And like I said, I ain't gonna speak too much on that because I'm still, I just research and I just get all information I can get. But when I come on here and talk about something, either it's on my heart real heavy like it is now, either I feel like I mastered the subject and I'm ready to talk about it. And I haven't, like I said, mastered all this yet, but it's on my heart real heavy, so I want to talk about it. So yeah, it's just so much shit that I just been like, information that I've been receiving. It just make me kind of question everything. And back to what I was saying, back when our ancestors had to live in fear, when they bought this white Jesus too, this was also around the time when they were trying to enslave us. So people of color, we would, like they say, sing what they call it, Negro songs and spiritual songs, or whatever you want to call it. But we always been real strong believers in Christianity, because our ancestors, their slave masters, they didn't have no fucking choice. They forced them. And it was so bad to the point where they would even get one of our own kind and try to basically force them to teach us this shit, because they felt like, well, if they hear it coming from, one of their own people, they'll probably believe it more, versus coming from a white man, when we know that every time we look up, we getting beat and raped by the fucking white man anyway. So why the fuck would we believe y'all? And then y'all telling us the savior is another white man with blue eyes? Shit. And then it's so much shit in that Bible though. Like I said, I ain't knocking the Bible because the Bible got some good ass fruit in there. Don't get it twisted. Because one thing about let me tell you something about the divine. No matter how much hate and hatred in this world that men try to create to try to discredit the divine and hide the divine, even a person who's atheist and write a book about how much they despise the divine or trying to explain how the divine isn't real, anything that's meant to destroy the divine or hide the truth of what's really true in this world, to take the veil off, the veil off and get you to see the real picture and get you out this fucking illusion, anything that's stopping you from doing that, it will still have clues of the divine in it. And you know why? It's because the divine is everywhere. It's in its every fucking thing. And any entity or any atom in this fucking world cannot even be here or exist without permission from the divine. That's like the universal power. Like, it's the overall source. It's everything. So for me, I just feel like it's so many things that happened in our past that we are still living by to this day. And we shouldn't be. Because everything in this world is meant to evolve. So even a seed evolves to a flower. So with that being said, we too are meant to, those two is not the same size, London. One of them is bigger than the other. You heard I said, London?
Yeah.
So, in order for us to evolve, we have to basically, dive deep. And diving deep is not just going by what your grandmother and your great grandma and all them. Like, I understand that you're supposed to pass down the lessons, each one teach one. I get that. And we are supposed to do that. But at the same time, though, we got to understand that we ain't living in the same times that they was living in. They grew up strongly believing in religion and stuff because that was their only source of having faith. You know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't have nothing. Like, they was stripped from, everything was stripped from them. We have more rights and privileges than they did back then. We can be more free-minded. We don't have to feel like we got to be locked down to some type of group or organization when the connection is within us. And I feel like back then we would stick together, you know what I'm saying, to come to the churches a lot. And that's what made, religion so powerful because, when one thing about it, anytime you bring more than one source of energy together for the better, it's always going to be a positive impact. That's just like if you meditate. If I meditate by myself and then I meditate and I bring 2 other people, and then I bring 2 more people and I bring 2 more, every time you add people to that meditation, all y'all are setting intentions. You all are setting the attention to heal, or you're doing something for a positive meaning. And when you bring more energy into a field, that amplifies the energy. So for me, I feel like back then it helped our ancestors a lot going to church and being together and hearing the word, because when we left from church, when we at home and those little eating fucking pig and shit and scraps and shit, like, that shit was depressing. You know what I'm saying? On top of that, we already eating depressing ass animals, so we already walk around depressed anyway, because we eating that, because we taking in their energy. And at the time, we ain't had no damn choice. And it's crazy because now we do have choices, and we're so programmed to the way our ancestors, used to live, that we'll still eat some damn chitlins and put some hot sauce on them and be like, shit, them chitlins good as hell. But in reality, our ancestors didn't even want to eat that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy, because it's just like, my whole point of making this video, y'all, is to get people to understand that, yeah, we got to start looking within ourselves to find the answers. The answers is not around us. It's not outside of us. And you will find you'll find some clues in the book, but you still ain't gonna find an answer completely until you look inside yourself. And even if you see something in the book and you start questioning yourself, that's looking inside yourself. When you question yourself about something that you see, that's when your conscience is kicking in and you really start to elevate and like evolve as a human. Because as long as, just think about it, like when you go to school, you don't stay in one grade the whole damn year. You have to keep going until you eventually get to the 12th grade, and then you graduate, and then you go to college and you do all that other shit. But if you choose not to go to college, or you choose not to go to the 12th grade, you will not evolve. You only evolve to the limitations of the things that you allowed yourself to learn, or to create your own access to, because we all have access to knowledge. It's 2023. Ain't no reason why anybody should be lacking knowledge unless you just simply fucking choose to. Versus back in the day, we lacked knowledge a lot. My people did, and it wasn't by no fucking choice. We was forced. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't even, we would get our ass whooped for reading a goddamn book, for getting caught reading. So it's funny because that's what I said at the beginning of this video. We would get our ass whooped for reading a book, but what they said, if you don't want a black person to know something, then put it in the book. And it's crazy because the whole reason why I'm making this video in the first place is because I read something last night in a fucking book, and this shit blew my fucking mind. And it's crazy because I never been the type of person that really liked to read. I ain't gonna lie, I never liked to read. I hated fucking reading because I felt like I wasn't the best reader when I was in school. I was more of a math person. But as I'm getting older, and as I'm evolving, and as I'm learning, and as I'm questioning, and as, you know, the universe is hearing my questions and answering me, they sending me answers through some of everything. Like I say, through movies, through my everyday living, through books. And I'm noticing now I'm enjoying reading. I love to read now, and it's because every time I read something, I'm learning something. And it's like, I don't just read anything. I read something that's gonna educate me. Like, I treat reading like I treat a relationship. If you ain't gonna come in and help me learn something, then what the fuck I need you for? Like, I don't got time to be sitting around here playing games with people with my fucking energy, and I don't got time to be reading no book for no damn what should I say? You know, just some, like, I'm reading to find answers. I'm reading to learn, to elevate myself. I mean, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with reading for fun, but for me, I'd rather do math for fun. But I like to read for knowledge. And it's so much knowledge and information that's out here in this world, and there's so many people that turn away from the knowledge and the information because they're so brainwashed with their religion, and they let their beliefs or whatever they was told outweigh their conscience. And if you didn't come in this fucking world with these fucking group of people and these religions, then you came here by yourself, and all you need is yourself, and yourself will reveal to you what you need to know. And if you allow yourself not to expand your mind and look at different aspects of things and look at things, you know, from different perspectives, you will always be in a box. And we are too goddamn radiating, like, to be sitting around here in the fucking box. If God wanted us in a box, he wouldn't have made us, our soul so shine, like, so bright like he made it. Because I know my light is fucking like the sun. You hear me? So ain't no way in hell I'm gonna be put in no damn box. I can't be. It don't make any sense to me. And it's just so many things, and it's so crazy because this shit is hitting. It's not even hitting damn near. It's damn near like right in our face. It's just no one's not looking anymore. Like, you know what I'm saying? We so conditioned to come into this world and be like fucking robots. And what they say, oh, first day you get born, they stick us with all these fucking vaccines. For what? They even give us some vaccines to prevent herpes when a fucking newborn baby shouldn't even anyway. But it's just so much shit in this world that just don't make no fucking sense to me. And there's so much shit in this world that's happening now that wasn't happening back then. But now they say, oh, we need it. But back then they didn't need it. So what the fuck we need it for now? But it's all about money. It's all about money. It's all about keeping us brainwashed. And it's all about keeping us as slaves. That's what they want to do. They want everybody to have a slave mentality. So we don't think for ourselves. And if you don't think for yourself, you're going to wake up every day on the same routine, doing the same shit, and thinking that this is it. That's not fucking life. Life is living your best life, doing what the fuck you want to do. All your dreams and your goals that you dreamed about coming true. Not, oh, well, shit, well, it ain't meant for everybody. If you think it ain't meant for you, it ain't meant for you. So stop listening to so many other people and stop letting religion control y'all and tell y'all all this stuff and about this and this is right and this is wrong and this is right and this is wrong. Because if Lucifer means to bring forth light, that don't sound bad to me. And another thing too, if another thing I've been learning too is that in order for us to evolve as humans, you have to go through shit. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if you spend your whole life with a silver spoon in your mouth, you never have no trials, no tribulation, everything just peaches and cream. When some shit happen, you gonna lose your motherfucking mind. You might commit suicide or shit because you don't know how to deal with that shit. That's why Lucifer, the light, comes to us so he can set a light under our ass and we can realize, dang, this ain't the kind of person that I need to be around, and this ain't what I should be doing. So Lucifer, like they say, there go the devil again. That's ain't nobody but the devil. And what if it is the devil? Embrace the devil. Tell the devil thank you for revealing to you the evil things that you need to stay away from, or you need to stop doing, or you need to take away from your own character. Because when the devil comes, they say it come to steal, but they say steal, kill, and something else. I don't even know. But if somebody steals from you once, you're going to be cautious the next time that person come around you, right? You ain't going to let the person just keep stealing from you. So if the devil came to do all that, the devil came to help your ass. Help you realize this is bad. This is what you need to stay away from. This is bad. This is what you need to, you know what I'm like? And whenever something bad happens, it's a lesson in that shit. You understand what I'm saying? So maybe we've been looking at the shit the wrong way the whole time. Maybe they say that, they say that, damn, I'm trying to think of the fucking name of the fallen angel. Lucifer, duh. Oh, my Lord Jesus. I know I am so tired, y'all. But okay, so they say Lucifer is one of God, like, you know, like highly favored angels or whatever in God, like, you know. So, and then they say in the Bible, like, how he got sent down here because he did something wrong or some shit. I don't even know. But God sent him down here. God created him, and God sent him down here. God created me, and God sent me down here. So, I just want everybody to just open their eyes up and just try to see things from your own point of view, and not always just base everything off what you heard. Because understand, especially for my African American people, that what we heard was what our ancestors told us. And what our ancestors told us is what they knew from their experience when they was living here. But time has changed. And we are not at the bottom anymore. We are not the tails anymore. We are the heads. So it's time for us to start using our heads. And I think what it is that we've been at the bottom for so long with the tails, that now that we at the top with the heads, we still thinking like we at the bottom. And we don't got to think like that no more. But until we understand that and come to the conclusion, to the, you know, to that thing click in your mind that, damn, I do got, like, they do say, well, damn, God is within me. And if you knock, he'll answer and all this stuff. So why is we knocking on the church doors and everybody else and believing everything they saying? I ain't doing that no more. And I started a long time ago questioning everything that I was taught from Christianity. And some of the things that I questioned, I still haven't got answers from it yet. So, but a lot of things I have been getting answers, and it's crazy because it's like, this shit is like a big ass mystery puzzle. But one thing about it, and two things for sure, is if I'm going to put together a puzzle, I'm not going to be looking over my shoulder and looking over behind my back and looking for, you know, I'm not going to be looking around me at all. I'm going to be looking inside of me, because I know that anything that I need to know, God is within me, and God going to give me the answers. You understand what I'm saying? And I also know that my ancestors may not have it all. They may not have known it all. Just like shit, fucking years from now, when I'm fucking dead and I'm gone, my great grandkids might, the world have been involved so much from now to then that they gonna probably know more than we know now. But as long as they keep thinking, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for example, with me, this is just something that it's personal to me. That's why I'm gonna talk about it. I feel like it's so many people, and I was just telling my fiance this the other day, like, I want to raise my kids to be entrepreneurs. I want to raise my kids to be bosses. And he was like, well, babe, not everybody have that, mentality. Not everybody was meant to be bosses. And I said to him, my kids don't be meant to be bosses, because sometimes it ain't about, how can I say this? I feel like the reason why people be so quick to say everybody ain't meant to be is because it's not that you're not meant to be, it's that everybody is not willing to see themselves in a higher vibration to understand that you don't have to be the worker. Like, I could never wrap my head around, if you have an opportunity to be royalty or to be a peasant, why the fuck would you choose to be a peasant? I don't know, y'all. I really can't wrap my head around it. And I'm not trying to call people that work peasants, because shit, I just came home from work, and even though I have on my own, uniform, I wasn't working for myself last night. I was working for somebody else. So I'm not bashing, but what I'm saying is that what one thing that I am going to, like I just said, I have my own uniform. Even though I'm working for somebody else, I'm still working towards my own shit too. Because I know that I'm not always going to be the worker. One day I'm going to be the boss. That's the fucking plan. And I know damn well my ancestors ain't died for me to keep being a fucking worker. They had to work for fucking free. And you think I'm going to keep working for, like, I feel like I'm damn near working for free too. Because the shit they giving us, that shit is fucking peanuts compared to what they getting. Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fuck out of here. Like, especially these fucking hospitals and shit. Like, they getting billions of fucking dollars. But you go to the fucking hospital, they pay you less than they pay you at a nursing home. When the hospital got way more fucking money than the nursing homes. And the home health aid, and the home, all that shit. So, man, this shit ain't nothing but a big ass fucking game. This whole fucking thing is an illusion. The only thing that's real is the spiritual world. And until we wake up and realize that, we're going to always be slaves to the fucking world. And the people who want to be bosses and understand their fucking power. And I'm in the season where I'm trying to get my people to understand that, y'all, we ain't got to live that life no more. We don't have to. We don't have to believe everything that we hear no more, because we connected. It's not on us, it's in us. And until you understand that, you're going to keep going in these fucking circles, these fucking patterns, when you're trying to figure out what damn. It's like people don't even fucking dream no more. I realize that shit. It's like people just feel like, oh, I got to work my 9 to 5 and that's it. And it's like, that's it? But what do you want to do? What do you see yourself when you turn 50, 60? Like, I don't understand this shit. I don't. And I'm so sick and tired of people just sitting around acting like they fucking scared or some shit. Like, what the fuck is y'all scared of? Even if you fucking fail or lose, nigga, you ain't never gonna win if you don't try. So, I don't know, y'all. Something just came over me. I wasn't even expecting to post this video. But like I said, and I just seen 333 on my phone. But anyway, y'all, I love y'all so very much, and until next time.